Hello. So I figured today I would talk a little bit about the ways in which codependency gets triggered in me, because I'm not like a codependent person or someone who struggles with codependency in every relationship that I'm in. It really comes out of me and is present when I'm in a relationship with somebody that I cannot trust. And usually it's somebody that I can not subconsciously trust. So as an example, usually the relationship will start out with me having a crush on somebody, and instead of feeling those butterflies in your tummy, excitement, I get really scared. When I realize that I've developed feelings for somebody that subconsciously I know cannot be trusted and is not a good person for me to be with, I feel fear, I feel anxiety, I feel panic. Feeling panic is the best way to describe how I feel when I realize I have feelings for somebody that I shouldn't have feelings for. So that's kind of how it starts. And right off the bat, I will immediately tell this person hey, just so you know, I am not looking for anything casual. If that is what you're into, that's totally cool. I'm just not the kind of person who can handle a casual situation. That's just not for me. And I am interested in getting to know somebody with the intention of entering a relationship. So I'll start off with that to be hey, here's your chance to get out and run now. Of course, because I'm so likable and amazing, that majority of the time guys will not be honest with their intention. They'll be oh no, yeah, you seem like a great girl. Of course I want to get to know you. Of course I'd be interested in exploring a relationship with you. Yeah. I'm sure. Anyways, so then things progress, and I'm doing my best to be okay, let's not think about this person and hyperfixate on this person. Let's try to focus on my own life. And usually these people that are non-trustworthy, they love bomb and they gaslight. So while I am trying to be a non-codependent person and have my own life and be normal, in the beginning of a new relationship, this person will be trying to see me all the time, text me all the time, love bombing me, making it seem hey, it's totally cool if you want to be with me all the time because I want to be with you all the time. So then my guard comes down and I'm oh, okay, I do want to be with this person all the time, and they're telling me that this is a safe place to express how much I want to be with them because they're doing that with me. So then I start doing that. I start expressing, I like you so much. I think this is going so awesome. This is great. I'm so happy. I love spending time with you. I love that you're okay with me spending, all of my free time with you because you are basically saying, come over here, come see me all the time, come be with me all the time. Any free time you have, come be with me. This person will literally be instigating this. So as the relationship progresses, in my mind, I'm oh, I'm just kind of spending all my free time with this person because they have led me to believe that this is okay and that it's encouraged and that they like it and that they want me to be doing this. And while I'm spending most of my free time with this person, once I am alone, when we have to part ways, when I go to work or we just need a night away from each other or something, or we have other plans, that entire time when I'm not with them, I will be incredibly anxious because this whole time they've been telling me how much they want to be with me, blah, 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 how much they want to see me. And then it's there's these random points in time where they don't want to see me. So it's causing me to believe okay, why all of a sudden are they not wanting to see me? There's also other pretty big red flags that have come up in these relationships that I'm not really going to discuss right now because it doesn't really have to do with that. The thing that I'm focusing on right now is the love bombing and the expectation that it's okay for me to feel a certain way because you started it and I thought this was okay. I thought this was being encouraged. You know? Like, you're setting me up. You're setting me up. So yeah, what do you do when someone who is telling you how much they want to be with you and all of this stuff just randomly starts like being weird about it? Being like, I feel like really trapped because like you're over at my house all the time. Okay, why did you invite me here? You're the one who told me that you want me to spend all weekend with you. So here I am spending all weekend with you, and now you're like weirded out by it? Why are you setting this expectation then? Why are you setting me up for failure? Like, why don't you set some boundaries and say, hey, I understand that we usually spend every weekend together, but this weekend, like, I'd like some more time to myself. That'd be great. I love communication. I would love for that to be communicated to me. But instead, it's like, men have this issue with communicating. They don't want to tell you what you're doing wrong. They want to let it build up so they can build resentment. And then boom, one day, I don't want to see you anymore. This isn't working for me anymore. I don't have any free time anymore. You're stressing me out. Where is this coming from? You wanted me here. You told me to be here. You're the one saying you miss me all the time. Like, you're the one inviting me over all the time. Like, why am I just not, you know what I mean? So yeah, like, being with, like, people who, like, love bomb and then gaslight, like, and you know that they're an untrustworthy person, I feel like that really brings out the codependency aspect of people who, like, struggle with that. Because if you're in a healthy, safe, communicative relationship with somebody that you trust, there's really no reason for codependency to emerge, because codependency for me, for sure, and for I believe like the majority of people, comes from a place of like distrust, a fear of abandonment, and trauma. So if you're not being triggered by someone or somebody's actions or like their like subtle cues that they may give off, there's no reason that like your codependent behavior should really pop up. That's something that like I've been learning for sure, because I've been going to like Codependency Anonymous meetings and I've been like doing the steps and learning about it and everything. And I'm also like in the mental health field. I have my master's degree in forensic psychology. So like I'm very aware of like, you know, attachment styles and trauma and like everything that happens, you know, all of that stuff. But I've been in relationships in the past where I have not been a codependent partner because I was with a partner who was like trustworthy and safe and communicative and did not trigger these like subconscious cues to me that something is wrong and that I'm not safe and that I'm with somebody who does not have my best intentions at heart. I don't know if anything I said just makes sense. I feel like I was kind of rambling and I didn't really know where I was going when I started this video. This also is not for anybody. Like, if you resonate with anything that I say, like, great. This account and like these videos is like my own personal video journal to literally just blab, and like it's like my own talk therapy. I see a therapist, don't worry. But it's like my own little personal video journal where I can like look back on my progress and I can like see old videos and be like, oh wow, like, okay, like that was a profound thought. Or like, oh wait, actually with what I know now, I should like reframe how I was thinking about that. Yeah, like my first video talking on here was like the day I'd gotten out of the hospital because I tried to myself. And that was like a month-ish ago. That was like a month and a week ago, maybe less than that. And I've come a long way since that video. Yeah, anyways, just constantly learning and everything. And that's it, I guess.